Right, so I'm going to be heading home and should be home mid-afternoon, all being well. As I say, I've not been home since, I can't remember, I have popped home, I think it was once in February, but I've not been proper home since January. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a trek, a few hours over the Snake Pass via Sheffield. Rush's Hill in the back, you're okay there, Rush? Going to be very strange, isn't it? And yeah, I'll catch you on the other side. I'm looking forward to getting a pint in a pint of my own town, at my home town in Altrincham, possibly tonight even. Right, time to hit the road. Right, well, there we are. We're home, Russia. Change of scenery. 3 hours. Had a very quick stop. Had a quick cheeseburger on the way back, and yeah, just over 3 hours with that 15-minute break. So that wasn't too bad, was it? Right, let's go and see what it's like to go back in my house. This is going to be a bit weird, a bit strange. This is back in the house. Very strange. Oh, okay. Record player. Oh, do you like my? You've never been in my house before. Do you like my wallpaper? Look. Come on there. Look at that poster I got made up. It's all pretty much the same as I left it. Log burner. Hello, Russia. Have you been in the garden? Let's see what my office is like. So I'm just into my conservatory. This is my computer and computer room and office. And at some stage, I'm actually going to come out of this conservatory this winter just to save a bit of money on heating, and move my PC and bits and bobs into this middle room here, what we call the dining room. So I need to move all these photo albums. It's all my studio lighting. All sorts to do. Yeah. Shut up, Rasha. I planted some time back. I think I'm coming up to. I think it's 2 years in November. I planted some privet hedge. So I got rid of some old fencing basically in our front garden and decided to go back to nature and everything. So I've just had a look at that and I'm absolutely chuffed to bits how much that's grown. Yeah, back into a big space. And my living room is bigger than my caravan all put together. Do we really need this much space? This is strange. But you know what? I am really looking forward to having a bath. And I'm also going to bath Rasha. So I'm going to go and find my hair clippers, plug them in. I badly need a haircut. Better just send Sandra a message and let her know I've got home safe. Great big television I've got and everything. Right, okay. Let's go and have a look in the back garden. Are you back home, Rasha? Are you back home? What's it like? Have you been in your basket? You big waggy tail. How are you doing? Hello. And I've actually got round to lighting the log burner. So I'm not sat in front of a log burner since last January. So when I do actually get properly home in November, I'll give this a service and a full clean. And I'll even get my chimney brush out and I'll give the chimney a sweep. So I normally do that, well, this time of year now as we come into autumn. And then I used to do it in springtime, but for the last few years I've been away. So yeah, all home and everything. Yeah, Rasha's sort of back settled down, and she's actually, funny enough, she's actually been sat and lying in a basket in the kitchen. So yeah, and I'm going to, fingers crossed, get the lawnmower out tomorrow, and I'm seeing, if it all goes to plan tomorrow, I'm seeing Hannah and Lucy, my daughters, Kayden, my grandson. Probably going to have a Maccadees. So I'm just waiting for Sandra to give me a message, let me know what time she's going to be getting home from work. And I've got the joys of Just Eat and Deliveroos. Oh, deliveries, good grief. Yeah, we've got them here back at the campsite. We don't have any of that. Hi, Sandra, are you happy to see me?
I'm very happy. I'm always happy to see you.
What have we got?
Chinese takeaway, I hope.
Chinese delivery, a Just Eat delivery. Look at this here. When was the last time we got a delivery?
I've almost forgotten what you look like, Neil. It's been that long.
Sandra, you saw me. You were with me 2 weeks ago.
Not here though.
Oh no. Here at home. Right, me to get into my kitchen and get stuffed in. So I've got soup, like a nice Chinese hot soup, and I've got ribs as well. So let's delve in. And I've even got fortune cookies from a takeaway and a very excited dog. Hello, Russia. Hello, Russia. Right, let's have a look. So splashing out. So for starters, we've got a Chinese sweet corn, chicken and crab soup. Excuse the flickering. And I've also got some ribs. And we're ready to go for our main course shortly, but let's crack on with our starter. Right, so we've got beef with a chilli, satay pork, and noodles. So we'll split that, I think. Being a bit weird. Sandra, you're going to cut my hair for me? It's hair cutting time. My hair's gone very extremely wild. So yeah, time to get this cut. And you're back in your basket, Rasha. You just know where your basket is, don't you? Are you in your basket? You're back in your basket. Back in your basket in the kitchen.
Looking for a treat, aren't you, Rasha?
Thank you, Sandra, for cutting my hair. There you are, Sandra. Going to say thank you for cutting my hair. There you are. See, how's that?
I never normally say thank you.
Well, so I say thank you this time, and I've not had a bath in 8 months. I'm going to go and bubble bath myself, and then guess who's having a bath after me?
Little miss.
And she hates a bath, don't you, Rash? So whilst I've been away, we've had a bit of a kitchen problem, haven't we, with washing machines?
Big problems.
So we've ended up with a leaky washing machine, so I'm going to have to replace the laminated flooring in winter when I get back. And I've lost the bottom plinth off one of my kitchen units, and Sandra's had to buy a new washing machine.
You'll see, but it just won't fit anymore.
No.
One's damaged.
No, so and she went and bought a washing machine and paid to get it plumbed in, and see you needed your husband, didn't you? Hey?
I never said I didn't need my husband.
Yeah, I'd have fitted it myself, I'd have plumbed it in myself.
On the plus side, it's not leaked since.
I should hope not. Right, Rash, I'm going for a bath and you're going to have one with me. Well, not one with me, one after me in a bit. Right, I had to come upstairs to have a wee. Weird. Right, I've got the bath running. I'm going to have a nice long soak in the bath with a nice bubble bath. And, there's a ducky going. And then I'm going to give a Rasha a bath. I'm just going to look whether I've still got the dog shampoo someplace. I've got to have a big shower. Right, okay. Wait. Just really strange. Really strange. And my bed is one of these lifty up type. Oh, there's a name for them. Ottoman beds. So it's ultra low. So it's going to be strange sleeping back in a bed again. Right, time to grab the mutt. My dog hates a bath. She really does not like being bathed. And yeah, it's been a while, Rasha. Let me come and get you.
Oh, Rash. Yeah. Good girl.
You definitely don't like the bath, do you, Rash? No. Right, let's put the camera down. We're steaming up. Well, it's a good morning from just outside Altrincham in Manchester, Cheshire. That's controversial, whether I live in Cheshire or Trafford. Anyway, that's all for another. That's all another story. So I'm in my conservatory where I've got my main PC in my little office. Just catching up on some bits and bobs here at home. And I just want to give a massive big thank you to Tommy Gross, who sent me a little super thanks. Thanks, Tommy. Much appreciate that. I'll get a little something with that. That's super. So this morning I'm going to have a couple of cups of coffee, which I'm having now, and then I'm going to go and mow the front and back lawn, and I'm going to quickly try and film a log store. So Sandra hasn't fired up the log burner since last winter, so I'll give her a lift and fill up the log stores ready, although I'm going to be home in 6 weeks or something like that, but I'm going to get that done for a couple of hours, and then around noonish I'm going to go and see my daughters, fingers crossed, and see Kayden, my grandson, and possibly Nick to Maccadees, and some more bits and bobs to do when I get home this afternoon here at the house. And this evening, so when Sandra gets home, I'm seeing Simon, my eldest son, and we're going for a bite to eat and having a couple of pints in a small quirky bar in Altrincham later. Right, I need to get this coffee down my neck and put a pair of Wellingtons on and get in the garden. And so I mentioned last night when I came back, this hedge, which is now over waist high. So when I planted these were literally, I don't know, they were about a foot, something like that. And our front garden had a wooden fence down it, and the whole estate that I live on, everybody's got rid of hedge, and everywhere is just wooden fencing. And so I decided, no, because we've not put a drive on our front garden, we've kept it as a garden for lots of reasons. It helps with flooding because your ground is absorbing. So part of the reason we've got flooding throughout the country is the overdevelopment on land and concreting everywhere. And also to bring it back to nature for the birds and the wildlife. And I am absolutely thrilled to bits with this. Look at this here. So I have got a small little privet fence there. So I've said to Sandra, when I get back, we're going to order some more privet, plant that in front of the fence, and then 2 years' time, that'll be high enough, or I should be high enough to grow. We can get rid of that fence, and we've gone back to old school privets, which is fantastic for the birds. The sparrows, the house sparrows, absolutely love privet. And behind me here, oh, I don't know if you can see this. This is a holly tree. So I moved this. My dad got this. He's no longer with us, but in about 2007 or 2008, it was again about waist high. And I moved it out the back garden where my dad had it, and I said, we'll move it into the front garden. It'll look really nice at Christmas because we fill this with Christmas lights. The whole front garden is full of Christmas lights. And look at the size of this now. And so funny enough, back in January before I came away, this year, isn't it? So we did cut back all the branches here. We cut it really back, and look how much it's flourished. And then this one here is, again, this was from a sapling. This was from a very, very small tree. Look at the size of this. So that's a cherry tree, and again, that was well cut back last year. So I'm going to see Sandra again when I get back in a short time, well, a few weeks, and probably cut that back because we don't want that to go wild. And the grass is needing cutting. Sandra has let this go a little bit too wild, so we've got a rose arch. Obviously a lot of things have died. This is in our garden, so there's blackberries. Sandra hasn't used this. So this was a herb garden, so it says Sandra herb garden, love the grumpy husband. Can you see that? So normally herb pots go in here for growing. We've got a water butt, so we collect our own water for watering. Porch, all the roses. So I say I am going to go and tackle this grass in a minute, give this a good clean, and the grass cuttings then go into. There's a compost bin, but this has gone. This has definitely gone a little bit wild. Sandra, likes a wild garden. We have a couple of log stores, so I'm always on the hunt for logs and wood, which I saw up with a chainsaw, axe up and split, season for 2 to 3 years. So this is a log store near our back door. So I'm going to fill this up. So we normally have tinder here. These pieces of wood here on the top are they're too big for the log burn. They need sawing, and I'm going to put logs in here. Here's a pile of wood that we've been given. Again, this just needs sawing up again when I get back in November, and these will be ready for winter 23-24. So but we have got some bits and bobs here, and that's just a general pile of wood. I've got one shed here I've got a fridge and freezer and other bits and bobs here. I've got another shed here full of bits, and come on, look how many sheds do you need in a back garden. And I've got another shed here. We've got 3 sheds in the back garden. And then coming down here, I'll turn the camera off and I'll open this up and show you. So in here I've got wood. So I bagged all this up last January before I came away. So we filled the log store before I came away. And then these are bags of seasoned wood. These are logs for the log burner. All to go in the back here. I've no idea. Sandra seems to be growing a tree here. Here's an owl. And then we planted, quite a few years ago, a couple of apple tree saplings. So these are 2 apple trees I've got. Some bird feeders in the back garden. And I'm going to need to have a word with Sandra because these have gone. These have taken over somewhat, well and truly taken over. This area here, I used to grow peas and things, and I used to have there is some beans growing here. So this used to be, so if I wasn't working, this would now be full of beans and peas, basically along this one here. And again, I used to have. This used to be my vegetable area, so there's a bit of rhubarb there, a lot of nettles. This has been definitely eaten, so that really all needs digging out. And again, blackberries that aren't ripe, well, the raspberries. Good old-fashioned compost heap here. And come down here with me. And then this is down the bottom of the garden, the greenhouse. I've not been in there. There was a grapevine in there. I don't know if Sandra's actually. Should we have a look? I don't know whether Sandra's actually bothered growing anything in there this year or not. Oh, there's my table out of my concern. Sandra's pinched my table. I'm not really too sure, Sandra, what's going on here. But this was a grapevine, and normally tomatoes in here. But it doesn't look like that's been a productive year, does it? Yeah, the greenhouse. And then you're now seeing my log store. So these are logs. So I'm guessing I've got 2 years of season logs here, and so I'm running low. So normally this time of year now, over summer we've collected logs that need to be chainsawed up and split, ready for 2 years' time. But obviously with me being away for so long this year, I'm not been able to do that, so I'm not too sure what we're going to do. We might have to buy some in, but basically these have all been I think that's beech. These have all been hand split, so I'm going to fill the log store up with that. These are bags, and I've got bags and bags and bags of kindling. I've probably got, I'm guessing, probably being realistic, another 2-3 years worth of kindling that I split. Right, time to get the lawnmower out and get my wheelbarrow out and get on with gardening duties. I need to mow this lawn as well. In the patio area, doesn't look like Sandra sat on that. Oh, my fire pit's collapsed. Apparently he's been in. Right, so certainly worked up a sweat. I'm running about an hour later than I should be, because Kayden, my grandson, apparently didn't have his normal nap. So I've taken that time to, as I said, I've cut, BBC breaking news, front lawns cut, back lawns cut, bits and bobs all done on both of them, and I've filled up the log store, as you can see. So I've got tinder, looser, light, easy burn stuff, and logs here. So all of this is about at least 2 years old. Some of it is 3 years old, and possibly some of the logs, I'm going to get some of these, are possibly 4 years old, seasoned. And what I do with my kindling is I look out for any builders that are re-roofing roofs. That's a big tip, this. And they often have big offcuts on the noggins on the roofs, so it's a soft wood, so you can get that, and it's dead easy to cut and split. And yeah, I've got a couple of years worth of kindling that I've been amassing. So that's the that's my log store done. Right, I need to go and wash my hands. I'm a bit mucky. So I was just cleaning out the log burn from last night's burn that you'll have seen. And this stove is what these call, it's a DEFRA approved multi-burn stove, so I can burn coals on here as well as logs. And this isn't going to show, but some of these embers are still glowing, so that's how good this stove is on a slow burn. So we normally start off with a bed with some of these smokeless coals. We build up 4 or 5 of them, firelight in the middle of it, and then kindling on top, and then some more coals. Once that's taken, then we'll soak it up then with logs. As I say, this does need a full clean out and service, which I'll do when I get back. And the chimney is really important. Clean that chimney at least twice a year. You don't want bitumen and everything that's going up there potentially catching fire. So yeah, and be careful of what you burn. No crappy woody, no dirty wood. Always well seasoned, proper wood, no crap. Right, yeah, just thought I'd share that. This, technically speaking, I could relight this on those embers if I needed to. Right, so we've made it to McDonald's, and I'm back in Manchester where it always rains, and it's raining. And I'm joined by Hannah. Hannah, do you want to say hello? Because people don't know who you are. So this is Hannah, my daughter. Say hello, Hannah. And Hannah is a vegan, having a vegan option. Aren't you, Hannah? Yeah. She was a vegetarian once, and then she was a meat eater. You've been a vegan twice, haven't you? Right, and this is baby Kayden.
Got them on outfit stickers.
And this is Lucy, my other daughter. Hello, Lucy. Hello.
Hiya.
Hiya. And Kayden's having his first kids meal. So we've got him chicken nuggets and chips. I'm not too sure how this is going to work out, but we'll see. Right, Kayden. Kayden, hello. Hello. Got to say hello.
You want ketchup?
Hello. 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 Oh.
First ever chicken nugget.
Oh.
You like it, don't you?
Nom nom nom. So I only heard Lucy say that, but that's Kayden's very first taste of a McDonald's chicken nugget. Oh, hey.
Bit hot. So you want more now, don't you? Got a big one, yeah. Oh, there you go, you're eating it now. Good boy.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
Kayden likes chicken nuggets.
And he's going for the fries. You enjoying the fries, Kayden? Oh. Nom 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 nom. There we are. So he's doing well, isn't he? He's doing well. He's not cried. Last time we came out for a meal, you were traumatised by him crying, weren't you? Remember, you've never heard him cry like that way. I think it was just because there was too much noise and other things. Oh, what's that? It's a weirdo face. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh, hang on, my God.
He's distracted.
Right, so that's Lucy dropped off, Hannah gone back home, baby Kayden back home. Really good to see them. What the video didn't show you there, to be honest, was Kayden's obviously walking now. And so the last time I actually saw him was back in January. And he was just about learning to roll over on his back and everything. So, yeah, he's growing up. And first McDonald's chicken nuggets and fries, and first proper McDonald's. He didn't have any Coke though. Right, I'm going to wrap this video off here because I'm not too sure how long I've been waffling and filming for on this first day back home. But I'm going to light up the log burner. I'm going to get about to get changed, and then when Sandra comes home from work this evening, we're going to meet up with Simon, my eldest lad, and we're going out for a bite to eat. Going to have some burger sliders in a place called Rustic in Altrincham. I've not been in there for a long time. Well, I'm assuming they're still doing burger sliders if the menu's not changed. So that'll come up on my next vlog. And tomorrow, Friday, I've got some bits and bobs to do. But I just can't believe I'm back in Manchester and it's raining. I've just gone all this season without any rain, and in Manchester it always rains. Right, as ever, if you've made it here right to the end, thank you ever so much. Fantastic to have you on here. As ever, give the little video a thumbs up. That'd be wonderful if you wanted to do that. And if you're not already done so, down here there's a little subscription button. You can subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you want to get notification when I upload a video. Right guys, take it easy, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all on the next one. Sending love, be careful.